How your immune system works. This video contains a lot of information that will help you, but I found a very interesting spesialis that will show you the best way to improve your diabetes. Your insusceptible framework is an intelligent organization of organs, white platelets, and proteins that safeguard your body from infections and microorganisms or be sure of any unfamiliar substances. The entire hour of every day we are ceaselessly being presented to perilous organic entities that we breathe in or swallow, or that adhere to our skin or our mucous films. These microbes would cause infection on the off chance that it was not so much for our guarded systems. At the point when our framework is working appropriately, we don't for even a moment notice these irresistible specialists. Be that as it may, when our invulnerable framework is compromised, it is underactive or overactive, we foster contaminations or other ailments. How this protective framework functions. Your resistant framework works to 1. Kill and eliminates microorganisms like microbes, infections, parasites, or growths that enter the body. 2. Perceive and kill harmful substances from the climate, and 3. Battle against the body's cells that are changing because of sickness. Whether these microbes or other harmful substances enter and cause illness is a consequence of both their pathogenicity, how harmful they are, and the honesty of your body's protection systems. The fundamental capability of this framework, with all due respect to your body, is best delineated when it turns out badly. Interactivity, or immunodeficiency, can bring about extreme contaminations and growths, and overactivity and hypersensitive and immune system illnesses. If our resistant framework works appropriately to safeguard us, we never notice it. Yet, when its presentation is compromised, we foster ailments. For it to have the option to work appropriately, recognizing two kinds of cells, organic entities and substances should be capable. Self and non-self. Self alludes to cells and so forth inside your body. Non-self alludes to unfamiliar bodies, cells, and so on from outside your body getting into your body. These are called antigens. Your resistant framework can regularly recognize your cells and antigens. For instance, the proteins on the surfaces of your cells will not be the same as the proteins on the surfaces of antigens, for example, infections, microbes, and organisms. The framework can recognize these contrasting proteins. Whenever it has distinguished antigens, it will go after them to obliterate them. There are two sections to your safe framework. An essential framework that functions as an overall safeguard framework against microbes, creatures that cause infection, and a versatile framework that recollects explicit microorganisms with whom it has previously had contact and will go after them assuming they return. As may be obvious, the framework adjusts and advances so it can battle against microbes or infections that change over the long haul. The two pieces of your safe framework complete one another in their responses to a microorganism. Breakdowns in the resistant framework. This framework, similar to some other frameworks, can break down. This can occur in more ways than one. As opposed to working typically against antigens that enter your body, your framework can blow up. This is called an unnecessary and vulnerable reaction. The framework, because of harm, responds too leisurely against attacking microorganisms. This is called a lack of safety. The framework erroneously starts going after the cells of your own body. This is called an immune system assault. Thus, your safe framework can experience the ill effects of a few significant issues. As specific illustrations. 1. Sensitivities. Sensitivity is an invulnerable framework reaction to an unfamiliar substance that is not destructive to your body. These unfamiliar substances are called allergens. They can incorporate specific food sources, dust, or pet dander. If you reach until here and this video becomes useful to you, please give a big like and comment. Your insusceptible framework's responsibility is to keep you sound by battling destructive microorganisms. It does this by going after anything it thinks could seriously endanger your body. Contingent upon the allergen, this reaction might include irritation, sniffling, or a large group of different side effects. The framework regularly acclimates to your current circumstance. For instance, when your body experiences something like dust, it ought to understand it's innocuous. In individuals who are adversely affected by dust, The resistant framework sees it as an external trespasser undermining the body and goes after it, causing aggravation. This can bring about at least one hypersensitive illness like food sensitivities, asthma, roughage fever, or dermatitis. 2. Safe lack of illnesses. A debilitated cautious framework will keep your body from battling contaminations and sicknesses. This kind of problem makes it more straightforward for you to get infections and bacterial diseases. Immunodeficiency problems are either innate or gained. An inborn, or essential, jumble is one you were brought into the world with. Gained, or optional, messes you get further down the road. Gained messes are more normal than inborn issues. For more information, I'll leave a link in the description right here at the bottom. Please click on it so you can get informed.